Today I am showing you how to not just flat iron your hair, but get rid of frizz, keep your hair sleek with movement all day. This is not how to just flat iron your hair and straighten it like Ashley Simpson days where there was like advertisements for like as slick to your head as you could get and straight. I feel like saying I want to straighten my hair, that's like what goes on in my mind, and I kind of want to break that barrier and show you how to get movement, volume, and just a sleek overall straightened hair look. No curling irons involved, just a good old flat iron. Now I've already applied my heat protectant. I will have every hair product that I actually used today in the info below, but we're focusing on technique, so we won't be going over the products that I've used. So I like to section my hair. My hair is pretty fine and it's a little bit thinner than usual because of hair loss. I do have naturally curly hair, so if you have naturally curly hair, this tutorial will work for you as well and keep your hair sleek and straight and frizz free. Now the flat iron that I own and love is the GHD Platinum Plus. I bought this during a Sephora sale to get it on sale. It is fairly expensive. Use whatever flat iron that you like to use for your hair. I prefer GHD products when it comes to hot tools like a flat iron or a hot flat brush, which is what we're going to use here in a second, because they only heat up to 375, which is the prime perfect temperature for heat styling hair without damaging it further. So I love that about GHD. It's just 375, it's what you need, and you don't need to keep going over and over sections, like more passes than you need to. And I do feel like their hot tools help extend my style, so less heat needs to be put on. But anyway, use whatever flat iron you prefer. Today, I'm using a 1-inch. So I like to start right at the root of the hair, and I like to slowly curl my hair under a little bit. If you prefer a flipped out version of a sleek style, just slowly go in that motion to flip it out as you go. Having my hair be a little thinner and finer, prefer a little bit of a curled under look, just because it kind of hides the fact that your hair may be thinner. So here's the key to prevent frizz right at the roots of the hair. It's impossible to get right at the root with clamping down a flat iron. You can burn your scalp and it just doesn't get where you need to go. So I take that top layer like this, and the thing is, if you have naturally curly hair, don't forget this portion of your hair. This is really almost more important than a sleek, straight type of end, because this section right here can really ruin the style. If frizz is created or you sweat and your hair starts to curl under here, everything else will go. So just leave your flat iron open and press it up against the hair follicles right underneath the hair strands, not follicles, and that will get rid of any frizz or like bending if you have curly hair. And just kind of slowly do it just to get the heat there close enough to the roots of the hair to prevent frizz later on. And if you don't have naturally wavy or curly hair or texture where you get frizzy at the scalp, you can skip that step. So I'm going to do the same thing with this layer here, and I'll speed this up so we can get to the rest of the hairstyle. And also, quick tip, be sure to brush through your hair. Pre-brushed it, but as you take sections down, pre-brush them before you go in and take your flat iron and clamp your hair, because if you're clamping your hair strands with extreme heat, you can actually break your hair and cause further damage. So make sure to brush out your sections before going in with a hot tool, so you're not just absolutely breaking your hair off. So you can either go in at the roots here, each section, or you can go back and do it. If you do it with each section, you don't forget any sections, so just leave that flat iron open and slowly press it up against the hair. And that will give you volume as well as protection from future frizz. Once you have these sections towards the back, kind of just pre-flat ironed, this is where the movement comes in. I want to take a quick break and thank today's sponsor, Function of Beauty. I have used Function of Beauty before in the past and absolutely love how customizable their hair products are. Right now, you can get 20% off your order with the code HOLIDAY2023 plus a free toiletry travel set with your purchase. And if it's your first time subscribing to Function of Beauty, you get 20% off your shampoo and your conditioner. So with Function of Beauty, you can create your own hair care line pretty much, or you can just do shampoo and conditioner. And I opted for Function of Mallory. I also love seeing my name, like what? That's so cool. All you have to do is go through their quiz, select what type of hair you have, select your hair concerns and your hair goals, and you get to pick the color of your shampoo, the fragrance of your shampoo, how much fragrance you want in your shampoo, and conditioner and hair products. It's really, really cool. So I opted for unscented shampoos and conditioners, and I opted for the dye-free because I thought it was really cool. The black was like very aesthetic, and then the conditioner, I accidentally threw away my pump. It does come with pumps, so you can pump out your shampoo and your conditioner, and I opted for unscented as well. And I have very fine hair, and it's color treated and bleached with some curl in there, so I wanted shampoo and conditioner that didn't weigh my hair down, that addressed my frizz and breakage concerns, and I have been loving the results that the shampoo and conditioner have given my hair based off of what I put in and selected in the quiz. And then I got matched with their purple shampoo, which if you're blonde, you know that purple shampoo is very important to incorporate in your hair routine to reduce brassiness and to keep your blonde fresh. I've incorporated this the past couple weeks. I will do this once a week. My name right there, love it. And then I talked about this beauty in a recent vlog of mine. I was using the Function of Beauty hair mask. This hair mask just absolutely revitalizes your hair. I talked about this in my vlog, just how like nice and lightweight it felt. And also after I rinsed it out for the first time, I was amazed like how buttery my hair felt. Now, Function of Beauty's Style Primer is brand new to me and I am loving it. I love a good detangling, heat protectant, all-in-one type of product. And I've tried their other products before. Like I said, I've used Function of Beauty before and I absolutely loved my results. Detangles, it protects your hair up to 450 degrees, also defends against UV light, it strengthens, and it helps reduce hair breakage. I absolutely love it. This one is not fragrance free, but it smells very fresh and the scent is very light. I don't smell this later on after I have styled my hair, but I love this. Like I said, this is brand new to me, the styling primer. If you guys haven't tried this from Function of Beauty, I know some of you already use Function of Beauty and love it, but you've got to try out their styling primer. If you are someone who loves styling their hair and you're looking for a detangler, a heat protectant, a UV protectant, and environmental aggressors, I have fine hair and this is perfect. It does not weigh my hair down whatsoever. So don't forget, you can get 20% off with the code HOLIDAY2023 and you will get a free toiletry bag with your order. Thank you so much, Function of Beauty, for sponsoring today's video. If you guys have any questions about Function of Beauty, I will link everything I talked about from them and what I'm loving in the info below. You want to start somewhere, start with the shampoo and conditioner. I absolutely love this. You know, I'm a hair product junkie. I have tried high-end, drugstore, all of it, and Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner is right up there with my favorite high-end products. And then try other products that I love so much and let me know what you think. Take your flat iron and take these sections and straighten them towards the back of the head. So that way you get a nice fall, like your hair wants to fall away from the face and it'll give you movement throughout the entire style of the hair. Straight hair, or smooth hair, does not have to just be stick straight with no life and movement to it. Absolutely not. So just take these top sections and continue to flat iron them towards the back of the head to get that nice swoop. And then same thing around the face. Just take your flat iron and press up against the hair right here, and that gives you a little extra volume around the face and movement. So now, as you can see, my hair will not just want to stick straight and not move. It's going to fall over my shoulder with really nice kind of sweeping movement. I love it. It's very 90s. It's just very, very, very flattering on sleek styles. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did on this side. As you can see, my hair, oh my God, it loves taking the form of whatever clip I've used. It's just the curse of the curls. Now on the opposite side of the head, it's a little difficult because you need to do a totally different side with this swooping motion. So you could either go in and point it down and bring it back, or just stay straight up. But if you point the tip of the flat iron down, you'll get the same movement as you would on the other side. If you go like this, you're gonna get more of a kind of like a curl, and you don't wanna do that. So if you do this pointed down, and just towards the back of the head. You can even turn your head like I just did to give you a little more assistance, especially when your hair's longer, which suddenly mine is. It's can be a little hard to manage when it comes to heat styling. Now for the back of the head, I'm just still curling under. I got most of the hair by doing the sides because I have thinner hair. If you have thicker hair, definitely section off your back as a totally separate section, which lucky you if you're able to do that. Now this is how I like to get a little volume built in with the flat iron at the crown of my head so it doesn't fall flat. I take this top layer section in a thinner portion like this, about 1.5 inches wide, and I just take that and press and lift and curl under. And just make sure that you don't grab too big of sections when doing this, because then it can crinkle your hair. It'll give you a little crease there if it's the sections wider than your actual flat iron plates. And now after that, you could take like a hot flat brush. Like I like the, where did you go? I love the GHD Glide. I will use this for days where my hair is extra frizzy, and I'll just reinforce any type of style that I have created. But because my hair is a little bit thinner these days, the flat iron covered everything. But if you want, you can go back through, heat this baby up, curl your hair out. It's wonderful. I don't really want to apply extra heat to my hair today, but something like the Glide or another hot brush will work perfectly if you have thicker hair that needs that extra heat and attention. This is how I get a really nice movement-filled sleek style. And as you can see, because we took this section towards the back of the head, it wants to lay nicely over the shoulder. You've got a nice curled under type of end, so your hair will move with you, you know, and be a lot swingier and more volumized at the crown and at the other sections, you know, towards the roots. And you have a nice fall towards the back of the head. It just wants to lay perfectly swooped back, and it just looks good at all angles. And there you have the perfect volumized with movement sleek hairstyle. And again, if you prefer your hair to be a little flipped out, just flip it out. And then you can use your favorite hair oil or a shine spray or whatever you would like to do at the very end. I'll have everything that I use in the info below. This is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and took some tips away from this so you can also get a nice sleek style. You know, we don't always want waves and curls, and this is the perfect alternative. You still get movement and life to the hair while it's just really, really sleek. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to not miss helpful tutorials like this. Easy peasy. Just implement a couple of changes in your hair routines and you'll get the results you want. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right.